So the Grind Volume 5 only released just recently, and in this article they have honestly shed a lot more than we had before, such as a reminder that early access will be releasing at the end of summer. And in this Grind Volume they cover customization, music, the sounds in San Amsterdam, and also seasons, such as a skate pass that we have not heard before. But let's get right into that. They firstly talk about these videos that have been surfacing of content creators playing the new skate game. And just to clear some confusion, as shown in this screenshot, these videos that are surfacing are from people who are part of the player council, meaning EA has given them permission to share this footage. However, before early access releases, Full Circle will be lifting the NDA, allowing the public to make content on the new game without breaking an NDA or getting banned from the game. As I know, a lot of leaks have been surfacing of this game, so now whenever they lift that NDA, no one has to worry about it. Next, for customization. As stated, there are free ways of getting cosmetics within the game. However, there is an option to buy cosmetics within the game as well, using San Van Bucks, which seem to be very similar to V-Bucks from Fortnite. Now, when it comes to the character customization of your appearance, as stated before, you can change your height, your body shape, and your size. There's a bunch of options for your hair, the different hairstyles you have, the shade of the color of your hair, your skater's voice, and also different facial hair if you want. But what stands out to me is there is still nothing about tattoos or even designs in your hair, really, so I hope they say something more on that. Then it goes into the basic setups that are given to you from the start of the game, such as a default shirt that says I love SV and some basic pants. And to me, this isn't really much of a worry because you're gonna change your clothes anyway. But now to get things for free, they have spoken about rip chips, where you have to do challenges and missions to earn these rip chips, and then you open a loot box to get new clothes, new shoes, or whatever you want for your board, entirely for free. But you don't get to pick what you want, you just open the case and it's really a gamble. And they have also mentioned gestures, as you can do gestures just like in the previous games. And it seems to be the exact same as the previous games, to be honest, as you can use these gestures whilst you're skating around. However, you can use these gestures whilst you're bailing. Next is for the music in the game. They've said that the first ever soundtrack will have 100 songs, but the soundtrack will change over time. And by using the D-pad, you can go to the music player to access these songs. And within the music player menu, there seems to be playlists. And with the only playlist being described, which is San Van Jams, this one seems to be the most liked songs from the community. And I'm guessing maybe the other playlists are for discovering music, I'm not sure. And with music being such an important thing for this game, they've added a feature where you can grab music that is being played around the world. So if you find a song that you like and you hear it, if you go to that direction of where it's being played, you hold down the left analog stick onto the symbol that is shown, you can obtain that song to find out what it is. Now this is where things get interesting, as they have mentioned some artists being a part of the first ever soundtrack, with artists such as Turnstile, Denzel Curry, Little Sims, Skeggs, I don't know how to say that, Earth, Wind and Fire, and MF Doom. I think the variety of these artists that they have said are really good, to be honest, especially with Earth, Wind and Fire and MF Doom. I really didn't expect these artists to get picked, but it's great that they're looking into it more than I thought they would have. And even having some of these punk bands being in the game, with that being such an important thing to skating, in my opinion, I'm glad that it has been acknowledged and has been added. Another thing that is similar to Fortnite are seasons, and I'm glad they are adding seasons to the game so the game can live. As stated, these seasons will last about 3 months long, with there being in-game events, the world will be changing, and there's new game features being added. Also, the soundtrack will get updated, and it seems that they will be adding a skate pass which is paid, which does include new cosmetics, new customization items, and so much more. They've spoken about the visuals of the game, as I know this is a big concern, as they have considered it, and they have said over time these visuals will get better. So I'm hoping there's better visuals, especially on the character customization. I know everyone doesn't like the way these skaters look. I'm not much of a fan, but I hope that these things get improved. Someone has mentioned that they hope for a party finding system for co-op missions. They said that they will be looking more into the social experience of the game, so I hope they do add more for that. I'm not really sure what it could be, but maybe we'll find out more in the next Grind Volume 6. They have stated about the server size, as currently it is for 150 players, but in the future this could change, and you know, the more skaters in a world or a server, it can increase, but it also could lead to some complications that they need to figure out first. They've stated that the new skate is about you and what you're doing in San Amsterdam, but that doesn't mean that new people won't appear. This could be new people for the story, like their own made characters, or hopefully some pro skaters. So I'm praying we get some pro skaters in this game. How could you not have pro skaters to this game? It seems like for the people that are currently playing, that they are not able to go back to the tutorial island after they have passed it and moved on to San Amsterdam. But they have stated that after early access, they will be allowing players to go back to this tutorial island if they ever wish to, which is really good. Now for collabs, they have stated that Skate is a live service, so there will be events and there will be new things within these new seasons, so that doesn't mean there won't be any collabs coming. And I guess they are considering it, and it most likely will happen. Don't take my word for it if it doesn't happen, but I'm just saying that, you know, they are considering it. And the very last thing is about custom character designs, or better known as the graphics creator from the past Skate games. They have stated that they don't have anything to share currently, but in the future they possibly could, as they don't have anything concrete or anything yet. But in the future, we could get more information about this as it is taken into consideration. I'm praying we get one. I can't imagine a game without one, to be honest, but let's hope for the best. I feel that within the Grind Volume 5, they have covered a lot that people have been worrying about, and they have mentioned some new things to us, such as seasons and even a skate pass, which I'm really excited about. There are some things that they have not spoken on, such as the character customization entirely, like a lot of people's concerns with it. I just hope they say more about this, because we really have no clue, but we'll see what they say in the Grind Volume 6. I'm praying that we get some more information on that. Let me know what you guys think of this new update for the Grind Volume 5, and if there's anything concerning you, we can all have a discussion in the comment section below. But anyways, don't forget to follow my socials.